Hello everyone, Aoife here, welcome back to Xenogears. Last time when we left off, well, we're in a fairly, we've done a bit. Of course for me, I just recorded 2 episodes. And connection between the external hard drive I was recording them on and my computer stuffed up. So whoops. Have to record them again. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head back into Nissan, and there's something that I'm going to check. And if I can't do it this way, I'll do it the easy way. Well, I'll do it the cheap way if I can't do it the expensive way. Because the expensive way is better in the long run. I want to talk to this... You heard from your husband? Yeah, that would be pretty tough. Oh, just thinking about Shakan gets my goat. Okay. Yeah, we'll go get him. We want accessories. Do you sell... No, you don't sell the... Phooey. What about gear parts? Do you sell better gear parts than what I can currently get? Because if you sell better gear parts than at Shavat, that might be good. Yeah, gear parts. Tune up. Engine. No, it's the same as Shivat though. Yeah, same as Shivat. I don't need to... Okay, I don't need a... I was thinking I needed to upgrade it, but I don't. That's upgraded, that's upgraded, that's upgraded. So, I can just fuel the gears that I need to fuel. Because, well, they're awesome and they'd be fine without fuel. That's better. I'm just disappointed that I can't get the item that I want to get. I'll just have to check out how I can get it late game. I'm sure there's a way. It may require fighting a specific enemy a bunch, but hey, you do what you gotta do. So instead, we're gonna head back in here, and we're gonna talk to Choo Choo. Yeah, I want Choo Choo for the moment because I'm going to go to equipment. And I want to take the Aoife doubler off Choo Choo. Give Choo Choo her idol. And now I want to swap Maria into the party. Yep. And I want to give Maria, I believe, exchange for this, the Aoife doubler, so that she does normal Aoife expense, but deals massive damage. Actually, nah, she doesn't need the Aoife doubler. What am I thinking? Let's give her a silver beret. Okay, I'll just use it for Ali because, well, she's the one I'll need it on most, or at least it'll help the most for this little bit here. Yeah, but let's take Ali because that's what I planned to do from the start. Our gears are fine, don't need to enhance anything right now. Everything's sweet as it is. Things could be a pain, but they're not going to be. Because I know what I'm doing. Because I've done this part before, because I screwed up the recording and it isn't that fun. No, it's not, it's a pain in the ass, it's an absolute nightmare. But oh well, I'm used to screwing things up. Okay, so I want to get on the gears because, well, I might be able to fight on foot. Actually, I could game over, like right now, and it would be kind of hilarious. It would be hilarious. Because I'm gonna go try take on this dungeon on foot. It's not even a dungeon, it's like a boss fight. Unless it forces me into my gears. It forces me into my gears. Okay. What the? The hole wasn't there last time. So I can't get out. Can I get off with Faye? Aww. I wanted to try this with Faye on foot. It would have been stupid and the power crisis may have just enabled us to do it. But if we come in here... E-tones! Oh no, whatever are we going to do? It's not like I'm gonna just be cheap and one-shot them. Yeah, they are survivors from the last battle. I am not going to be cheap and one-shot them. I am not going. Okay, I'm going to be cheap and one-shot them. I mean, first I'm going to hit one, but then I'm going to be cheap and heroes them. I forgot to give her her boost, but this should still at least damage them a lot. Are they completely resilient to that? Did that just happen? Okay. That wasn't good. I don't remember them being that tough. Okay, so let's just do something a little different. Not her full power move, but they're incredibly Aoife resistant. Ah. So I just have to beat them up. That'll work. Once I beat them into oblivion, they'll just go down. So, because there's other enemies who are weak. They're that resilient to Aoife? Or is Aoife just that glitchy? Because I swear Aoife is pretty glitchy in this game, because sometimes I'm like, I'm dealing massive Aoife damage, and sometimes I'm like, I'm dealing no Aoife damage at all. I'm not boosting with these two either, so that doesn't help. We'll see. I mean, this one, yeah, it's dead. One thing I should do, just because it should help. Oh, that's an amazing level up. That seal thing and thing would help earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Regardless, we gotta go on. It's going to be an eternal embarrassment if we let them get away. We can't let them get away. We also should, when we swap in Ellie to deal Aoife damage, equip Ellie with the right stuff. For instance, because she's in a gear, discard all reason and armor to throw on the Aoife to throw on a full Aoife set. This is terrible. The moment we're out of the gear, which isn't for quite a while at least. I don't think we have any reason to actually check. This is completely fine because she's in a gear. Yeah, that's completely fine. Rightio, so we're heading on down. We shouldn't have any problems with this next area if, because of what I've just done. I mean, alright, this part. This is the gate generator? Well, at least it's not as ridiculous as next episode will be, because that'll be ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like getting rid of a boggart. They very much differentiate what a boggart is in different stories, don't they? I mean, have you... why am I asking my audience if they've read the Septimus Heap books? Fairly enjoyable, light, books. I mean, from the from the looks of them, they're like, it's a pretty big book. But nah, it's all really, as far as reading goes, it's really light. Not only was he sitting on the Aoife throne, he also controlled this. Yes, Bart, he did. And here he is, the annoyance of all time, Shakan! Hey Shakan, buddy, let's kill ya! Exactly. I am a robot. To think you knew about the existence of this gate, very interesting. I don't know why I have a robot voice. I do though. I have a robot voice. The gate which divided Solaris from the Earth was under the supervision of Ethos. The Ethos, not just Ethos. Really, that's interesting. In the beginning, it was supervised without any true knowledge of what it did. Oh, so you guys looked into it and then you got full of yourselves. However, over the years, Ethos did their own experiments to reveal its true nature. Mwahaha. They learned how to use it. Really? Are you sure? For the sake of freeing ourselves from Solaris, we discovered a new way of using it. And how's that? Oh, you're gonna plug in. Well, that's probably not gonna work too easily. I mean, are you sure you're compatible with it? You. This is your original intention? He probably entered through this cavern. He just wanted the energy from the gate generator. Well, something looks like it's kind of overcharging. And dissipating? Something's not right. No, nothing's right. This can't be! How can this be? This is ridiculous! No, it's fairly sensible. You didn't know what you were doing. This thing should be able to pull an adequate amount of energy from the gate. There shouldn't be any problems in the design. Why? Why doesn't it move? What did you mess up? If my father knew I was set up by a jerk like this, he'd turn in his grave. I didn't need this anyway. I'll take you myself. Do you not desire the power? Garth's back. It's the Garth show. The Garth show. I don't know where I was going with that. I think I was stuck between something and the Flintstones with that. What? Who? He's a very nice guy, isn't he? Him again? Yeah, he's great. How did he get in here? I mean, there's no hole in the ceiling. Has he just been hiding here this whole time waiting for us? I am Garth, the seeker of power. Thou desire the power. Yes, of course he does. Power? What kind of power? I have the power of the gate as long as I get this machine to move. Your powers are merely superficial, the tools in which you produced with your immature intellect. Now, do you think you can win? No, you can't win even with your power, because I've beaten him before. What are you saying, superficial power? The meager efforts of you land dwellers are insignificant next to the true and only power. I shall endow you with my true power. My fist is divine breath. Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden powers. I really need to get these lines down. Grant unto thee the power of the glorious mother of destruction. Give this Gyeonggarg not happy. But you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, so this gets absorbing business. He will occasionally restore 1000 HP while he's attached to the gate. That's not hard to outdo in damage. I'm going to put Ellie on booster for now. Actually, I'm going to boost her with everyone. And one of the funny things about him being attached to that gate is hopefully I won't destroy him too quickly. Even if I do deal a ton of damage with aeroids. I might hit max damage against him. I know I'll hit max damage in another fight, but unless Ellie's Ellie's damage has gone and glitched itself again. Oh god. What have I done? How have I screwed up her damage again? Yeah, I knew something was off because I've had her damage deal 4,000 without the Aoife doubler in this fight. So as you can see, something is very wrong here. I mean, I get that he's resilient and all, but yeah, that's more like it. This is weird. Okay, so he heals the 1,000. This is just weird though. Okay, so let's try something a little bit bigger. Or a little different. Some electric damage. Okay, that was a failed attempt. But it still feels like it's really off because I've dealt so much more damage and like have I somehow screwed this all up? Sometimes I think the maths gets a bit squiffy. I say squiffy because I want to say squiffy. Squiffy. I mean, like, not for fail Bart, but Ellie should be able to deal more damage than she's currently dealing. And she missed on an 80% chance? That's a bit silly. Bit hard to believe. And why does that only deal 50? Wait, does he get more vulnerable after I do that? Let's try... I can't do that again. Let's try Amino Burn. I may not have noted this before. Wow. That's ridiculous. 10% chance of failure and I fail? Wow. But Ellie's spells, the bigger the area, they just deal more damage in general, as just a note. I don't remember this guy being this much trouble. Like, I had to wait for him to he got off the healing juice before this all happened, but at least I won't miss with this one. Deals 1,000 damage. And he can't attack us because he's a loser. But it's weird, I should be... I'm pretty sure that my damage is all screwed up for some reason. And if my damage is screwed up, my defenses could be screwed up as well, because I think there's some back-end maths that's gone wrong with this. I think there are some maths glitches, and there's some like glitches in how it processes the maths in this game. Oh, well, if it goes really bad, I can hopefully get Bart to enter hyper mode, which is a thing we haven't seen yet, but I don't think we'll need it for this fight. Mind you, this fight has been weird. I swear Ellie should be able to deal more damage than that. Not to mention Faye should be able to deal more damage too. Yeah, he should. I get that Bart's a heck of a lot more powerful, but okay, is it now? Is he more vulnerable now or something? Have I missed something? Because I know my Aoife damage has glitched before. We saw it in the Tower of Babel, I believe. I believe my damage is glitched then. But who knows? Maybe I'm imagining things. Because she should be dealing a shit ton of damage. I mean, she's dealing a lot, but she should be dealing more. That's just how she's supposed to work. I mean, he goes down, but I'm pretty sure she should have been dealing a heck of a lot more damage. Which is weird. He gains wind mode, she levels up, and we get Aoife armor. I swear that fight's not supposed to go like that. Oh well, I'll figure out the damage between this episode and next episode. How this can't be. Yeah, you're gonna get blown up. Shakan. 12 years ago, if you weren't so hungry for power, Marty would still have her family, and wouldn't have had to live out in the desert. What would you know, you throne-born brat? Throne, you can have it. A king's gotta carry the heaviest responsibility of all. It's a tough racket. Something you'd never understand, punk. Ah! Uh-oh, that's not good. The gate's on fire. It's falling apart. We need to get out. Yes, Ellie, we do. We also need to figure out what's up with your damage. Let me look. Okay, so if I go... Fuzzy Frog's not the best for her. War Mail... is, I guess. Yeah, War Mail. And just the ordinary Aoife stone. I swear the Flare Rod G works. How? Unless I got another power magic, which I don't have. Actually, I do have, but is that my? Oh, that's why I don't have it, because it decreases agility by 1 to 9. I mean, it's cool and all, but not worth it. I really gotta wonder what the heck was up with Ellie's damage, and we've still got cutscenes ahead of us. So I'll be doing some damage experiments next episode to figure out what happened, because I'm confused. Get the game to think that it's doing right damage and something's happening out to sea. This must be where the gate is, or soon to be was. Looks like it's gone. I don't think it's there anymore. It's very much gone. Yeah. And we're here in Fatima Castle. Faye, if anything, I'm your friend, right? Sig, you won't change no matter what I do, will you? What is the matter, young master? Nah, I guess I have to do what I was asked. My good people of Avere. This is Bartholomew Fatima, the 19th King of Avere, son of Bart Fatima the 4th, the 18th King of Avere. First, one must apologize for the trouble caused by one's unavoidable, lengthy absence from the palace. One especially wants to give one's condolences to those who lost family in the War of Kislev. One will immediately call a truce with Kislev and begin reparations to victims of both countries. All citizens drafted as soldiers will also be allowed to return home. Let us work together towards the rebuilding of Avere. I have this bit sort of memorized, kind of because I've read it before. One also has another final but important message. A declaration from the will of Bart IV, who wished only for peace for his kingdom, Avere. I, Bartholomew Fatima, the 19th King of Avere, do hereby declare, from this day forward I shall abandon the monarchy and create the Republic of Avere. Dun 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 dun! And so it's done. The monarchy falls, young master. What in Avere are you doing? This is my father's wish. I'm sorry you both have worked so hard for many long years to restore me to the throne. Now I am no longer in line to be king, nor anything else for that matter. The two of you are free to go. What are you saying? Unbelievable. Master Sigurd? Can't you hear the crowd outside? They have chosen you as their king. You're going to be very busy. Sig. And isn't that nice? Won't you need some capable assistance? Well, here goes nothing. And it's night. Bart's wandering the palace for some reason. I know why, but we'll find out in a sec. And my nose is itchy. I hate it when my nose is itchy during a recording. Because I record with a bloody headset, which I haven't plugged in, by the way. Oh, young master, you still haven't rested yet? No, he hasn't, because he's got something on his mind, Mason. Old Mason, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? Where was Sigurd born? Young master, that... He has blue eyes. That's the Fatima Jasper. Well, it was long ago, when His Majesty and I were still young, long before His Majesty knew my young master's mother. His Majesty was in love with a certain girl from a small religious sect east of Avere. The sect was quite different from Nissan and the ethos, but she was very beautiful. Okay. Then she just disappeared. Later there were rumors of her having a child. Ah, she disappeared. Did father abandon her? As far as I know, it was the opposite. His Majesty was abandoned. Sig is from Avere's eastern desert? No. Right. When he was 10, he was assigned to His Majesty King Everett as a squire. Okay. I guess that's that, huh? What now, Bart? We're gonna go have a talk with Sig? Because, you know, he's your brother? Young master? Yeah, I can't sleep. Yes, so much has happened at once. It has indeed. Hey Sig, what was your mother like? She died when I was but a child. Why? Do you have any memories of her? What kind of person was she? Well, she was very kind. But when I was born, it seemed the doctors told her she did not have long to live. She lived in constant fear of that. As a result, even if she met someone she liked, her fear of death was her drawback. She was worried that she could not be with me to the very end. Huh. What about your father? He isn't supposed to know that I was born. However, even for not knowing, he still treated me like a son. Why didn't you tell him you were his son? If my mother hid that fact, there had to be a reason. There is more to my father's will than what I declared today. I must share my inheritance with my brother. He also said, you must split you and your brother's share with the people. That has always bugged me up until now. I didn't know what he meant. Well, it's a rather random thing if you... That's all I wanted to say. Good night, brother. Dun 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 dun. Right, this is the scene we're going to. Thank you. Avir has been taken back from Shakan and Gibbler. Yes, that's nice, thank you. Now, in order to free the other lands from Gibbler and Solaris, we must destroy the other two gates and bring down Solaris. So you say. We've learned from Shakan's notes that the gates form the points of a triangle. One point was the Great Mausoleum. Two others remain, but we only know where one is. Yes, under the Ethos headquarters. However, it wasn't there when we followed the stone under the Ethos headquarters. If it really is there, it must be buried deep beneath the earth. How are we going to destroy it then? By combining everyone's gear power? What are we going to do with everyone's gear? Dig a hole in the ground? What's wrong with that? It'd take too long, wouldn't it? It would take years. What if we use Chevette's cannon? If that worked, we would have tried it already. Oh. So it must be something more powerful than Chevette's cannon. And we don't have a Gibbler battleship. Is there any weapon that powerful on Earth? Gibbler battleships and Chevette cannon are the most powerful weapons ever produced by man. So we're going for something old and powerful, produced by someone else. But I seem to remember seeing something. What? A weapon with firepower like those two. Yeah, go on. Yeah, I got it. The Fatima Jasper. Her gun can take out a mountain. What about that? So a giant saucer? See on what? However powerful the Jasper may be, how are we going to aim it at the Ethos HQ? To damage something that deep underground, we would have to attack it from directly above. Well, the Jasper's gun is... Yes, of course. What are you saying? We should just move Fatima Jasper on top of the Babel. On top of Babel. Now you mention it, Babel does overlook their headquarters. We shoot it from there. It might be possible to... We might just possibly be able to reach that far on the ground. But how could we move the Fatima Jasper? It's impossible. Something that heavy... Didn't the control room in the Babel control a cannon or something? I think it moved the giant mirror outside. Maria, do you know of anything like that? I've never heard of it. I've never heard about it, but it might be there. Let's go check. Faye has a brilliant idea. Alright. Faye's idea is to... Wait a moment. A giant mirror and a giant cannon both from the same ruins. There might just be something to this. As in, it's a giant mirror to reflect a giant beam. This is going to be awesome. Like what? Ah, I have solved the puzzle. Puzzle? What puzzle? The Babel and Jasper ruins are from the same civilization. Well, that makes sense. One far more advanced than our own. Do not the two structures seem similar to you? I believe they are both built with gears and a powerful foe in mind. Yeah, I noticed that, but what does it all mean? It means the people who built the giant mirror at Babel Tower knew about the giant gun at Jasper. Huh. And what are you getting at? We can probably assume the mirror was built to reflect something. That something being a beam shot from the Jasper gun. Reflect, you mean that mirror can reflect a beam attack? Yes. Long ago Babel and Jasper must have been at war. Not exactly. The Babel mirror and the Jasper gun were combined to make one weapon. What do you mean? But those things are so far apart, how could there be one weapon? We're talking colony ship size here. We're talking colony ship sizes here, aren't we? Well, the gates may be far apart, but aren't they still one device? Yes, I see what you mean, but what did they use the weapon for? That I do not know. Whatever the point is, how do we use the two weapons as one? Aim the Jesper gun at the mirror and fire. Well, excuse the yawn. I'm suddenly tired. I guess I'm finishing off with this episode and not doing the second one that I've got to re-record. The mirror will reflect the beam on the gate. Do you think it will work? Theoretically, it will require a few minor adjustments. Adjusting the mirror is going to be rather difficult and tedious. When the two weapons are one, then it should not be too difficult. I hope. It sounds dangerous. Definitely sounds dangerous. I think it was meant to reflect shots back at the enemy. If you're wrong, it will come back and hit you. Yes, that is why it is most difficult for the gun crew. Yes, it is most difficult for the gun crew. The mirror must be hit precisely. Right. We'll need to divide into two teams. One will fire the gun, while the other will adjust the angle of the mirror to ensure the beam hits the Aoife headquarters. Since this is my idea, I'll take the dangerous part of adjusting the mirror. Alright, Hugo, we'll let you take care of that. Seems like your type of job. I'll go too. Doc might need help. Yes. It might be lonely with just Aoife, so I better go too. Alright, you three take Babel. Now what about the gun? I'll do it. Looks like my kind of job. Okay, Billy's on the gun. Don't worry. I won't miss. I haven't been using a gun for nothing. Well, I'll probably better go to the Jasper. Me Chew wants to go Chew. Then it's settled. You go with Cetan and aim the mirror at the Aoife's headquarters. We'll aim the Jasper gun at the mirror. Let's get back to the Idris and get going. And we're set free. Sort of. Oh yes, this cutscenes. Wow, tons of cutscenes. Allowing the contact with Shivat. Not only Shivat, the Ignis defeat, the Fame's retreat. And yes, even Elru, you... useless as always. A failure to begin with. Trash. What did you just say? It's the truth. It's just... And just what is that attitude? You should show some loyalty. I wouldn't be able to keep track of the voices for these guys, so it's gonna just be... It's always gonna be this mishmash of... If I decide to do voices for them, it's gonna be random trash voices. Speaking of trash, how dare you ridicule me by calling me trash, damn you! I've even changed his voice midway. Yeah. Calm down, Commander. It's not good for you. You still haven't recovered from the last battle. It does not matter. Lambs are probably on their way to destroy the gate. But not this time. I'd like to see your intruistic power. That's not even pronounced right. If you weren't the trash we think you are. Miang, launch the ship. Get to him. This time, I'll go myself and I'll bring him down. Commander, you can't go out there like that. Commander, request permission to handle the situation. The elements, you all. We'll do our best to meet your expectations. Commander, please, you must get medical attention. To make our ideals a reality. Well, then, we are off. Looks like we're going to have some interference. But I hope I can end this video soon, because... Well... I'm very annoyed right now, but anyway. My name's Vengance, have a very good time, and good night, or something like that anyway. Next time, we will be... heading over to Babel Tower. See you then!